skies.
It was a rainy day today. We'll look at where the rain's going and if you are going to need that umbrella tomorrow for your walk to class.
All right, more about that rain later. Size Eyes on the Skies starts now.
It's Wednesday night on ISU TV, broadcasting live from Ames, Iowa. This is Size Eyes on the Skies. ISU TV's longest running television program brings you the weather from around the country to the heart of Iowa. The ISU Meteorology Department team of forecasters keep you ahead of the storm. From Iowa's most trusted weather team, this is Size Eyes on the Skies.
Welcome back to Size Eyes on the Skies this evening. I'm accompanied by John this evening.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Did you get to see some of that hail this afternoon?
No, I didn't get to see it. I saw a few people posting on Facebook about it, though. It was definitely interesting to see today. I thought we would only get a little bit of rain.
It was definitely something new this year. Better than snow, at least.
Yeah, that's definitely true. We're really getting sick of that cold, though.
What do we have going on for the day planner?
Well, tomorrow we're looking at a pretty cold start. It's also going to be windy. I'd tell you to bring your umbrella, but the wind we're going to have tomorrow morning may just break it. It's going to be 46 to start off your day. Around lunchtime, it will be 52. Still a chance of rain and thunderstorms. Pretty solid chance tomorrow, actually. And by 3 o'clock tomorrow, 57 degrees. Cloudy and scattered thunderstorms and showers definitely possible.
All right. Thank you very much. Let's talk to Jaret for your national weather.
Hey, we've had a lot of severe weather right across the central U.S. I'll tell you who's going to be under the gun for severe weather tomorrow after the break.
Time for a look at our national weather. Let's go to Jaret.
Thanks, Lindsay. We've got a wide range of temperatures across the whole country, but you'll notice there's this really warm, humid air right across the south central U.S., and that's where we've had a lot of severe weather today, especially tornadic. We'll start off here first in the northeast, and you'll see very cool conditions all the way up across, even up into Augusta, Maine at 34. But then even as you go down towards Cincinnati here at 65 degrees. So you could see the wide range of temperatures across the country, even just looking at the northeast. Here in the south, we've got very warm conditions for this time of year, 82 in Atlanta, 79 in New Orleans, and a little bit of clouds here down in Miami, a little unusual for them. Over into the western U.S., we've got 38 degrees in Salt Lake City, and 77 in Phoenix, with partly cloudy skies across the region. And up into the northwest, you see cloudy conditions with mild 50s throughout the region. In the Midwest, you see some cool conditions up ahead of that warm front that's draped right across here around the Missouri border. And 40 in Pierre, 47 Minneapolis, very cooler conditions, while just south of that front, we've got 72 degrees in Kansas City. Very warm conditions. Highs today across the entire country. You can really see that warm, moist air right across the whole southern tier of the country, while the cooler conditions prevail up in the upper Midwest and Northeast. Here we've got plenty of precip and storms across the Kansas, Missouri, Oklahoma region. And those storms have even turned a little tornadic at times. We had a report earlier of a tornado in Kansas about a half an hour ago, and there was a tornado warning just south of St. Louis probably 2 hours ago. So you can see plenty of tornado warnings now across Kentucky, Indiana, and even across Missouri and Kansas. And We've got a severe thunderstorm watch here in Oklahoma, Kansas, and that will continue through the evening and into the night. Here in Arkansas, you've got some flash flood watches and warnings across the region from these heavy downpours with the storms. Going through the night, you'll see those storms come right through the Kansas, Missouri area, and tomorrow they'll move into the Illinois, Indiana area where they'll bring some initially chances of tornadoes, and then they'll turn into a line and begin to bring more of a strong wind and large hail threat to that area. Highs will be a little cooler here in Kansas and Nebraska with that front going through, while temperatures warm up a lot more into the Ohio Valley, and cool conditions continue to prevail in the Northwest. Our city for tonight is Chicago, Illinois. You see, tomorrow we'll get way up into the mid-70s with that warm push of air before the storms come crashing through, bringing severe weather possibly, and once the front gets through, getting into the 50s and 60s for the rest of the week before thunderstorms come back into the forecast.
Welcome back to Size Eyes, everyone. We just check out a few current temps. We have upper 40s and low 50s across Iowa, 48 out in Council Bluffs, 51 in Des Moines, 55 in Ottumwa, and 50 up in Waterloo. Really not much above that. Our normal for right now is 58, so we're a little below average right now. Current winds are out of the east and pretty strong, 17 in Waterloo, 9 down in Des Moines, and 7 out in Council Bluffs. As we move across to our clouds and radar here, we see the remains of a few storms and showers moving out of central Iowa. We'll see later there's a few more coming our way. We'll check it out in the 7-day. We even had a little bit of hail here in Ames today. That was kind of exciting for some people. I saw a few meteorologists around here posting it on Facebook. So there's definitely quite a bit of excitement going on in today's weather, especially down south, as Jaret was talking about in Missouri, Kansas, and Oklahoma. There's even some tornadic storms going on. So definitely a good time to keep your eyes on the skies tonight. As we move ahead, we can expect some of this rain to move out of the area here overnight, but generally we can expect thunderstorms to stick around tonight and into tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a very rainy day. Rain stopping and starting throughout the duration of the day right over central Iowa. A few breaks from the precip. Futurecast is throwing down a little snow. I don't think that's going to happen, but we should always be prepared for anything. As we move ahead in the Futurecast, all that rain moves out by Friday. A little bit of clearing happens, and we'll check out a little bit of the estimated rainfall we might get. I think we're actually going to get more than what this is saying. We can expect up to 1/4 inch, or 3/4 of an inch, in central Iowa. Our lows tonight are looking at the upper 50s, or lower 50s, upper 40s, Highs tomorrow, lower 60s, a little warmer than today, but right here in Ames, I don't think we're going to get that much higher than 55. In the Quad Cities area, though, they're getting 71, so definitely a pretty steep change in temperatures as we move east in Iowa. Tonight, we can expect mid-40s, some rain and wind, storms moving in and out of the area. Don't be surprised if you're woken up by some thunder and lightning this morning. Heavy winds out of the east at 10 to 15 miles an hour. As we move ahead to tomorrow, we're looking at 57, some scattered storms. Winds will be changing from the east and then to the west, but they'll still be very heavy. That's why I said if you bring an umbrella tomorrow, it's not going to be a bad idea, but the wind might just break it because it's going to be very strong, as we see down here, 10 to 20 miles per hour. Our extended forecast is showing that rain chance sticking through the week on Thursday and Friday. 80% on Thursday, upper 50s for temperatures. That's all we're going to get. We're going to get a little bit of a warm-up over the weekend, and by next week, we can expect temperatures into the lower 70s. That's definitely going to be nice for everyone involved. A lot better than what we're seeing right now. Normal is about 58 for this time of year, and we can expect 70s by the time next week starts, moving right along.
All right, thank you, John. Time for a look at our trivia question again. How many tornadoes on average happen per year in Iowa? Is it A, 51, B, 37, C, 42, or D, 29? I don't know. You guys have any guesses?
Well, it seems like a lot. I'm going to go 51, high roller.
I'm feeling more like 37, somewhere in the middle.
All right, well, let's see. It was A, 51.
Woo! What do I win?
A thumbs up.
All right, I guess that'll work. I was expecting maybe like $1,000 or
Expecting
something.
a new car,
Yeah.
a nice diamond ring,
That would be
good
nice.
old-fashioned pat on the back would be good, though.
Yeah, you know. I'll be awaiting the check in the mail, so
Classic Jaret, huh?
with a sign from Zach Malak.
So what
I'll
do
be
you,
waiting for it.
Jaret? What do you make of this severe weather down south? That's exciting.
Yeah, it's exciting. Hopefully the people down in that area have really been paying attention to the weather forecast and how much severe weather is expected for them. It's been a little bit rocky road for them in the last few hours, and it'll kind of stay that way through the evening.
Yeah, every now and then we play it a little lightly here on Size Eyes, but it's really kind of a serious deal down there when it's affecting the place you live.
That's true.
All right, we'll have to keep our eyes open for some of that possible severe weather. Join us again next week on Size Eyes on the Skies. Have a good night.